there's no water. You're thirsty, what do? So, you're like, Mom, can I have something to drink? And she hands you this. How do you open this? It's like, it's no coincidence. It's just utterly impossible. I mean, so you sit there, you try to open it, you try it, and nothing works. Well, let me show you how to do it. So first, you gotta get your scissors, right? So first step is you need to open this lid up, right? Get it open all the way. And then now, you need to trim the flaps. But that's not quite enough, so you're going to need to trim just a little more. And now, once you have that, you force it open, and now it's ready to pour. So you pour it like this. And that is delicious. Oh, no. That, ladies and gentlemen, is how you open a milk carton. Thank you.
I'm doing a poem today. I know one of our judges is a language arts teacher. All right, it's a work in progress, so. Yelling, angry, waving my hands a lot, specific point of view on things. Cynthia, Jesus died for our sin. Jesus cried. Runaway bride. Julia Roberts. Julia Rob hurts. Cynthia, you are dead. Beep, boop, bop, beep, boop, bop, bop, beep. Yeah, you're dead.
Now it is time for the question and answer segment of the night. To start us off, we have Ben Richards.
Ben, where do you see yourself in 20 years?
In 20 years? Probably on TV, on my own show. 20 Mormon kids and counting.
Kyle, tell me a joke.
Knock knock.
Who's there?
Interrupting cow.
Interrupting cow. Thank you.
Ricky, if you were a judge, what question would you ask?
Well, I got a couple questions. How does Ackerman feel about the boys' performance tonight? And what made me decide to wear a dress? And then another question, but it's not for Mr. Glencoe, it's for my escort. Would you like to go to prom with me?
Tyler, what animal would you be and why?
I would be a sloth because I'd hang around and do nothing. Kind of like what I already do right now, except slothier.
Dylan, what's your perfect crime?
What's my perfect crime? I break into Tiffany's at midnight. Do I go for the vault? No, I go for the chandelier. It's priceless. As I'm taking it down, a woman catches me. She tells me to stop. Her name is Tiffany. I say no. We make love all night. In the morning, the cops come. I escape in one of the uniforms. I tell her to meet me in Mexico, but I go to Canada. I don't trust her. Besides, I like the cold. 30 years passed. I get a postcard. I have a son, and he's the chief of police. This is where the story gets interesting. I tell Tiffany to meet me in Paris by the Trocadero. She's been waiting for me all these years. She's never taken another lover. I don't care. I don't show up. I go to Berlin. That's where I stash the chandelier.
Zach, what is your favorite quote?
Michael Jordan once said, "You miss 100% of the shots you don't take." So I took my shot and ended about 2 inches short.
Josue, if you were granted 3 wishes, what would they be?
You know, Emily, I wish I was a little bit taller. I wish I was a baller. Most certainly, I wish you would let me holiday.
Neil, tell us your best pickup line.
Are you an overdue library book? It's got fine written all over you.
What's the biggest thing you've taken away from your years at Glencoe?
The most important thing I've learned after my 4 years at Glencoe is that this is a place to learn. This is a place where I wore jeans that were way too skinny for me, and I rocked sweaters that I had outgrown, but I still thought were cool. But in all honesty, this is also the place where I gained the most and yet lost the most friends. At the end of the day, the experience here at Glencoe was amazing. I don't regret a thing. But remember one thing, keep your head up high, and just to keep in mind, if your jeans feel really skinny, it's probably because they are.
Lincoln, if your life was a movie, what songs would be on the soundtrack?
It doesn't matter what song it's playing as long as it's off my playlist and not hers.
Hayden, what's the most ridiculous fact you know?
Most ridiculous fact I know? That in 17 years of my life, I've only learned one thing, and that Vans and Crocs will always land right side up.
Should it go on pizza? Listen, it is a disgrace to the beauty of a pineapple to can it and then heat it up. Now, fresh pineapple, it's a different story.
Pierce, what are your 3 biggest fears?
Girls over 4'10". This was hard enough for me. Lacrosse balls. It's an insect. Yeah, it's hard. And sewage drains. You don't know what's down there. Could be anything. Could be a giant rat.
Okay, yeah.
Miguel, what's one piece of advice you would give current freshmen?
Piece of advice I give a current freshman. A piece of advice I'd give a current freshman would be, as long as you become great friends with Mr. Shane, Ms. Pearson, and Mr. Bijak, you'll be set for all 4 years.
AJ, what are the 3 best things you put on your dating profile?
Well, first I would list what I'm interested in, like blonde, my girlfriend. And then I would list, actually I think that's it.
Ben, if you were to become an inanimate object, what would you be and why?
You know, I would be a magnet, because I would like to know what it's like to actually be attractive.
Mateo, what keeps you up at night?
Unvaccinated children?
Bryce, describe your perfect date.
You know, that's a really good question, Lena, but I believe you cannot have the perfect date without the perfect girl.
Kalvin, would you consider yourself lucky and why?
I consider myself pretty lucky. I've only helped girls sports.
Tristan, who do you think has been most influential in your high school career?
I would have to say my mother, because she's always been there for me and pushed me to be a better man than I always have been.
Thank you. Now we will give the judges a couple minutes to deliberate, and we will be back shortly. I'm sorry, I forgot. I'm so sorry.
Jared, what do you think your strengths are?
Well, why don't I start with my weaknesses? I care too much. I work too hard, and I'm too invested in my job.
Okay, your strengths?
Well, you see, my strengths are my weaknesses.
Okay, yeah, sure.
I am so sorry, Jared. Now we will give the judges a few minutes to deliberate and come up with some winners. We will be back shortly, but in the meantime, we will hand the mic over to Casey Cadiz to talk about our sparrow and how Dornbecker's affected her.
Hi everyone. My name is Casey Cadiz and I'm president of the Glencoe High School Sparrow Club. Before I get started really quick, I just wanted to thank 5 of the most amazing girls anyone will ever meet. They put so much work into Mr. Glencoe. So if I could have Haley Gesford, Riley Fitzsimmons, Allie Jacoby, Lena Gill, and Emily Beaumont out here. I don't know where the other 2 are. And then also Colin, who's done a lot of behind-the-scenes stuff. He's far back there, so if you don't want to come up, it's okay, but we got you. Okay, so back to Sparrow Club. Sparrow Club is an organization here at Glencoe High School where every year we adopt a child who has a severe illness. And for the last 1.5 years, our sparrow was Gracie Williams. Gracie Williams was a 6-year-old girl who loved the color pink, flamingos, her family, and dancing, and just everything that a casual 6-year-old girl would love. She suffered from a brain tumor called glioblastoma, which unfortunately took her life on February 18, 2019. Gracie benefited from Dornbeckers in such amazing ways. Gracie fought so hard, and every time that I look at all of these boys, I see so many characteristics that Gracie had in herself. Each one of them is so kind, they're so compassionate, and they all have such great hearts. So a large group of students, including all of these boys and Sparrow Club and lots of other people, have voted on not just one, but 2 boys who have as much kindness, compassion, and light as Gracie did. So for the first time, the Power of Pink Award in honor of Gracie Williams is being given to Pierce Flynn and AJ Lucas.
What do you think about tonight's show?
I think it's unanimous that it should be Shantae, you stay.
For my first time here, this is one of the greatest things I've ever seen.
I just kind of want Taco Bell. Thank you so much, judges. Now, may we have the envelopes?
Our 2019 Mr. Glencoe costume winner is... Oh, you guys sealed it.
We were trying to be dramatic.
Miguel Escalera.
Our Mr. Glencoe 2019 questionnaire winner is... Ben Richards!
Our 2019 Mr. Glencoe talent winners are Tyler Bowden, Mateo Garcia, Adrian. We would like to give an honorable mention to Pierce Flynn.
Our budget is limited. And now, the moment you have all been waiting for. The Mr. Glencoe 2019
Raising a total of $1,229.95. Kalvin Stuckey!
I'd like to thank Dornbecker most importantly. Dornbecker is a big foundation, and I have some friends who have been in Dornbecker, Gracie and Martin Howe. And I'd like to thank all these guys back here. They supported me. I'd like to thank our beautiful hosts. Thank you so much for all the work you put in, all the money, all the effort you put in. I'd like to thank the tech crew, Colin, and all the other tech people around here. Thank you so much for all the work you put in. administration and everything at this school. And then most importantly, I'd like to thank everyone who stands out here, my parents, and everyone who donated to me. Thank you so much. It means a lot.
Thank you to all the boys for all the work you did fundraising. We would like to give a special shout out to AJ Lucas for also exceeding $1,000 in fundraising. AJ, your selflessness is inspiring and we are so proud of the work you did.
Again, we'd like to give a huge thank you to all of you guys for coming out tonight and supporting Mr. Glencoe. In total, from fundraising, the ticket sales, and Survivor, we were able to raise $6,658.18. In case you didn't catch that, $6,658.18. Let's give one more round of applause for these boys and all their hard work. Before the show ends, we have one more surprise segment tonight.